can be the singer or the fool. When I dream someday.
For safety and security. Changing of the Royal Palace Guard ceremony. Please stand behind the standing line.
各位游客，稍后将在新立门广场举行守门将换岗仪式。朝鲜时代守门将担负着守卫宫门和城门的重任，关系到王室的安全。景福宫新。
사과에 다녀왔을 뿐. 출정되고요. 그런 것도 아니고.
I'll make